Welcome back, everyone. I hope you're having a good day today. We're going to be in Life of Fred Begin Teaching. If you have a Begin Teaching book, go ahead and get your book out now. Remember, you can press pause at any time during this video. Today, we're going to be on page 43, chapter 6, and the title is In Custody. The policeman asked Fred, "Have you ever ridden on a horse?" Before Fred could answer, he picked Fred up. They headed off to see Margie, a social worker for children. Fred was curious. He couldn't figure out what Margie needed at this time of night. He knew that he needed some time to prepare for tomorrow's classes. He was here in Australia to help people, and if the policeman thought he needed to see Margie, he was willing to go along. The policeman's thoughts were entirely different. All he knew was there was this tiny 3-year-old who didn't know where his real home was. The kid had broken into Dubbo's school of English for some reason. The kid liked to tell make-believe stories about how he was a math teacher in Kansas and how he is the new English teacher in Dubbo. Fred was so happy to think about helping Margie, about teaching English, and about just being alive. He broke into song. I teach tomorrow English classes here. From 8 to 5, I'll make it come alive. The policeman sang a second verse to Fred's song. Because he was a man, his voice was an octave lower than Fred's. I don't believe. If what you say and singing is really true, the sea is pink, my name is Donald Duck. The words of a song are called lyrics. I teach tomorrow English classes here. From 8 till 5, I make it come alive. If what you say and sing is really true, the sea is pink, my name is Donald Duck. This is a poem. Poems do not have to rhyme. It has a rhythm, a meter. It is not just a bunch of words on a line. If what you say and sing is really true, every line of this poem can be broken into pairs. Da-dum, 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 da-dum. The sea is pink, my name is Don, Old Duck. Every pair is called an iambic foot. An iambic foot, da-dum, is a quiet followed by a loud. Most of Shakespeare's plays were written in iambic meter. In Romeo and Juliet, but soft, what light through yonder window breaks. Number 1, the most common kind of foot in English poetry is iambic. Number 2, the most common length of a line in English poetry is 5 iambic feet. Number 3, da-dum, 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 da-dum is called iambic pentameter. Number 4, penta means 5. Pentathlon, an athletic contest consisting of 5 different track and field events. Pentatonic scale, a musical scale with 5 different tones. Pentateuch, first 5 books of the Old Testament. Pentarchy, a government consisting of 5 persons. Okay, are you ready for your turn to play? Go ahead and grab a sheet of paper and a pencil. Remember, you can press pause at any time. Let's begin. Number 1, you can mark the scansion of a poem by putting in the stress marks. When you figure out the rhythm, the meter of a poem, you are giving the scansion of that poem. For example, the scansion of one of the most famous lines from Shakespeare's Twelfth Night, "If music be the food of love, play on." Provide the scansion for, "Is this a time for smile and sigh, for songs among the secret trees, with the dew on his brow and the rust of his mail, and the tents were all silent, the banners alone." Number 2, is this a run-on? We know there are 11 ways to make plurals in English. There couldn't be any more. Okay, here are your answers. Go ahead and check your work. Now, are you ready for today's homeschooling meme? Here you go. I hope you enjoyed that one. Join me here tomorrow for Chapter 7. Bye for now.